What if I told you that a simple 1974 Roosevelt dime, yes, just 10 cents, could be worth an astonishing $35 million today? You heard that right. This small coin, which you might find in your pocket change, could be a hidden treasure worth a fortune. But why? What makes this coin so valuable? Let's dive deep into the history, the errors, and the factors that determine its jaw-dropping worth. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. Chapter number 1: History of the 1974 One Dime Liberty Coin. The dime has been an essential part of American currency since the Coinage Act of 1792. But the Roosevelt dime, the very one we're discussing today, has a special significance. It was first introduced in 1946, following the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1945. The design was created to honor Roosevelt, who played a major role in the creation of the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to fighting polio, the disease that afflicted him. Fast forward to 1974, and the Roosevelt dime was still in circulation, but changes were happening in U.S. coinage. The 1974 dime was made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, a composition introduced in 1965 after silver was removed from dimes and quarters due to rising silver prices. Now, while most 1974 dimes are worth only their face value, a select few have errors and rare features that make them worth an absolute fortune. And that's where the excitement begins. Chapter number 2: Minting Locations and Varieties. The 1974 Roosevelt dime was minted in 3 different locations, with over 1.2 billion dimes produced that year. Here's a breakdown. Philadelphia Mint No Mint Mark produced about 600 million coins. Denver Mint D Mint Mark produced around 580 million coins. San Francisco Mint S Mint Mark Proof coins only 2.6 million. Proof dimes made, but among these billions, some dimes were struck with errors that make them incredibly valuable. And one particular error is rumored to be worth $35 million. So, what makes this dime so special? Let's find out. Chapter number 3: Rare Errors and the $35 million MYSTRY. When it comes to coin collecting, mint errors can turn an ordinary coin into a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. The 1974 Roosevelt dime has several known errors, including missing clad layers. Some dimes were struck without their outer nickel layer, exposing the copper core. Off-center strikes. Some dimes were misaligned during the minting process, resulting in off-center images. Double die errors. These occur when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, creating a shadow-like effect. Full bands. FB error. If the torch on the reverse has clear, fully separated bands, it increases the value significantly. But here's where things get really interesting. There's an ultra-rare 1974 Roosevelt dime that's believed to be worth $35 million. This particular coin allegedly has a combination of multiple errors, including a missing clad layer, a double die obverse, and an off-metal strike on a silver planchet instead of a copper-nickel one. This makes it one of the most mysterious and valuable dimes in existence. Chapter number 4: Value of the 1974 Roosevelt dime. Now, let's talk about value. While most 1974 dimes are common and worth about 10 to 50 cents, certain era coins and high-grade specimens can be worth thousands. Here's a general value guide. Circulated normal condition, 10 cents. $0.50 uncirculated MS65 plus, $5 $50 proof coins PR 69 plus, $30 100 full bands FB designation, $100 $1,000 plus major era coins, $5,000 $35. 000 ultra rare 1974 era coin, $35 million if verified. In fact, Some MS-67 graded 1974 dimes have sold for over $3,000 in auctions. And if you were to find the legendary era coin, you could be looking at millions of dollars in value. Chapter number 5: How to identify and sell your 1974 dime. So, what if you have a 1974 dime sitting at home? How do you check if it's valuable? Here's what to do. Check the mint mark. Look for dimes from the San Francisco Mint proof coins or Denver Mint with errors. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for missing clad layers, doubling, or off-center strikes. Check the condition. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Verify with experts. Have your coin graded by PCGS or NGC to confirm authenticity and worth. Sell at auctions. Rare dimes sell best at coin auctions like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or eBay. Who knows? You might be holding a $35 million treasure in your hands. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1974 Roosevelt dime is a prime example of how an ordinary coin can turn into a life-changing discovery. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always check your change. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. Share this video with your friends. Maybe one of them has the $35 million dime and doesn't even know it. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. Next one, Liberty Dime 1980p. Have you ever wondered if the loose change in your pocket could be worth a fortune? What if I told you that a simple 1980p Roosevelt dime, marked with the words "In God We Trust," could be valued at an astonishing $31 million in today's market? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, stay tuned as we uncover the history, rarity, and value of this extraordinary dime. Chapter number 1: History of the 1980p Roosevelt dime. Before we dive into the incredible valuation of this coin, let's take a step back in time. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, just months after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The U.S. Mint wanted to honor Roosevelt for his leadership and his role in establishing the March of Dimes, a campaign dedicated to eradicating polio, a disease that Roosevelt himself battled. Since its inception, the Roosevelt dime has undergone several changes, but its core design has remained the same. The obverse front side of the dime features the left-facing profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the words "Liberty" to the left, "In God We Trust" beneath his chin, and the minting year just below. The reverse back side showcases a torch symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength. Now, let's talk about the 1980p Roosevelt dime, which is special for several reasons. 1980 was the first year that Philadelphia minted dimes featured a P mint mark, distinguishing it from previous Philadelphia dimes that had no mint mark. Over 735 million dimes were struck that year at the Philadelphia Mint, making it a common coin. Or so it seems. Chapter number 2: Why is it worth $31 million? If over 735 million dimes were produced, why is one of them worth $31 million? Well, the answer lies in rarity, condition, and errors. Let's break it down. Point 1. Minting errors. Certain 1980p dimes were struck with dramatic minting errors. Some of the most valuable error dimes include off-center strikes. These occur when the coin is not properly aligned in the press. If a 1980p dime is missing a large portion of its design due to this error, it can be worth thousands. Double die errors. If the design elements on the coin, such as Liberty or In God We Trust, appear doubled due to misalignment during striking, collectors will pay a premium. Missing clad layer. The Roosevelt dime is made of a copper core with a nickel-clad outer layer. Some era coins are missing this clad layer, exposing the copper beneath and making them incredibly rare. 2. High-grade condition MS68 and above. The higher the grade of a coin, the more valuable it is. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, from 1 to 70, with MS70 being a perfect, flawless coin. Most 1980p dimes found in circulation are heavily worn, but if you find one in MS67 or MS68 condition, its value skyrockets. An MS68 1980p Roosevelt dime recently sold for over $5,000 at auction. 3. The mythical $31 million dime. Now, what about the supposed $31 million valuation? There have been rumors of an ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind 1980p dime with an extreme minting error or an unknown historical significance, making it a true unicorn in the coin collecting world. While no public auction has confirmed such a sale, experts believe that if such a coin exists, a private collector could be willing to pay an astronomical price. Chapter number 3: How to check if you have a rare 1980p dime. So, how can you check if your 1980p dime is worth thousands or even millions? Follow these steps. 1. Look for the P mint mark above the date. 2. Check for errors, off-center strikes, missing layers, or doubled letters. 3. Examine its condition. Is it shiny and uncirculated? A high MS grade is key. 4. Use a magnifying glass to spot small details that might indicate a rare error. 5. Get it professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC to determine its exact worth. Chapter number 4: Market value to die. As of today, the market for rare Roosevelt dimes is booming. While a standard 1980p dime in circulated condition is only worth 10 to 50 cents, a rare error or high-grade specimen can fetch anywhere from $500 to over $10,000 at auction. And if that rumored $31 million dime ever surfaces, it could shatter all records. So, do you have a 1980p Roosevelt dime hiding in your collection? It might just be worth a fortune. Make sure to check your coins carefully, and if you think you've found a rare one, get it graded and authenticated. Who knows, you could be holding the next multi-million-dollar dime. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a treasure hunt. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Next, 1 dime Liberty 1987p. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare dimes, specifically the 1987p 1 dime Liberty coin. Could this tiny piece of metal be worth $28 million in today's market? Stay tuned as we uncover its history, value, minting details, and what makes it so special. If you love rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting update. Chapter number 1: History of the 1987p dime. Before we get into the value, let's talk about the history of this incredible coin. The 1987p Roosevelt dime was minted in Philadelphia and carries the iconic P mint mark. Designed by John R. Cynic, this dime features the portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. It was first introduced in 1946 to honor Roosevelt's contributions, particularly his efforts in combating polio, a disease he personally battled. On the obverse, you'll notice Roosevelt's profile facing left, with the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God We Trust," the year 1987, and the mint mark P. This classic design has remained unchanged for decades. Now, the reverse side features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of freedom, peace, and strength. The words United States of America, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, and one dime complete the design. Chapter number 2, Rare Variants and ERRS. Now, let's get to the part that makes this coin truly special. While most 1987p dimes are common, there are rare variants and error coins that collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. Some of the most valuable errors include 1. Missing mintmark error. Although this is rare for a Philadelphia minted coin, some error dimes lack the P mark, making them extremely valuable. 2. Double die verse DDO. This error shows a doubling effect on the lettering or Roosevelt's profile, making it highly sought after. 3. Off-center strikes. Some 1987p dimes were struck improperly, leading to off-center designs. 4. Clipped planchet. This happens when a part of the coin's edge is missing due to a minting flaw. If you find one of these errors in your collection, you might be sitting on a gold mine. Chapter number 3, Value and Market Price. Now for the million-dollar question. What is the value of a 1987p Roosevelt dime? Today circulated coins are generally worth face value, about 10 cents. Uncirculated mint condition coins can range from $2 to $10. Rare error dimes, such as double die or off-center errors, have been sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars at auctions. But here's the big shocker. A unique 1987p Roosevelt dime with a rare misprint and a highly unusual minting defect was once valued at a staggering $28 million. Yes, you heard that right. Why? Because coin collectors and numismatic enthusiasts are always searching for one-of-a-kind coins that defy expectations. Chapter number 4, How to check your coins. So, how can you check if your dime is worth a fortune? Here are some quick tips. 1. Use a magnifying glass or digital microscope to inspect details. 2. Look for doubling on the letters or Roosevelt's face. 3. Check the edges. Any misaligned or clipped edges could indicate an error coin. 4. Weigh the coin. A wrong weight might mean a minting mistake. 5. Visit a certified numismatist or coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify authenticity and grading. So, do you have a 1987p Roosevelt dime hiding in your collection? It might just be your ticket to millions. Make sure to check your old change jars, piggy banks, and coin rolls. You never know what treasures you might find. Drop a comment below if you have a 1987p dime, and tell us what you discovered. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin hunting adventures. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Next, 1 dime Liberty 1989D. Could a single dime from 1989 be worth a staggering $26 million today? What makes this tiny coin so incredibly valuable? Is there a rare minting error or hidden history behind it? Let's uncover the astonishing story of the 1989 D1 dime Liberty coin and find out if you have a fortune hiding in your pocket. Section 1. History of the 1989 D1 dime Liberty coin. The 1989 D1 dime Liberty coin, commonly known as the Roosevelt dime, was minted in Denver and carries the D mint mark just below the torch on the reverse side. This dime is part of the long-standing Roosevelt dime series, first introduced in 1946 to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt, who led America through the Great Depression and World War II, played a significant role in shaping the nation. His efforts in establishing the March of Dimes, which helped in the fight against polio, made him an obvious choice for the dime's design. The obverse front of the dime features Roosevelt's profile, designed by John R. Sinek, while the reverse back displays a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Section 2. minting details, and production in 1989. The U.S. Mint produced a staggering 1.3 billion dimes at the Denver Mint, making the 1989 D dime one of the most common coins of its time. It was struck in a copper-nickel composition, which had been the standard since 1965, following the phase-out of silver dimes. But what makes the 1989 D dime so special that some rare specimens have been valued at an eye-popping $26 million? The answer lies in minting errors and collector demand. Section 3. Rare errors and high value. Some 1989 D dimes contain rare minting errors that drastically increase their value. Here are the key errors to look out for. 1. Off-center strike. If your dime was struck off-center by 40% or more, it could be worth thousands of dollars. 2. Double die error. Some dimes show doubling in the "In God We Trust" inscription or Roosevelt's profile. 3. Missing mint mark. Though rare, some 1989 dimes were mistakenly struck without the D mint mark. 4. Full torch bands. FTB coins with sharply defined torch bands fetch a premium among collectors. 5. Wrong planchet error. If a dime was mistakenly struck on a penny or foreign planchet, it becomes extremely valuable. 1 of the rarest 1989 D dimes with a minting error was recently appraised at an astounding $26 million. Serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare finds. Section 4. How to check your 1989 D dime. Wondering if your dime is worth a fortune? Follow these 3 simple steps to check for errors. 1. Use a magnifying glass. Look for doubling, misalignment, or missing features. 2. Weigh your coin. A standard 1989 D dime should weigh 2.27 grams. Any deviation might indicate an error. 3. Compare with known errors, research auction listings, or consult a coin expert. Section 5. Where to sell your rare 1989 D dime. If you believe you have a rare 1989 D dime, don't rush to spend it. Instead, here's where you can sell it for maximum profit. 1. Coin auctions. Heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections specialize in rare coins. 2. Online marketplaces. eBay, Etsy, and Facebook Marketplace can connect you with collectors. 3. Local coin shops. Visit a professional coin dealer for an appraisal. 4. Grading services. Send your dime to PCGS or NGC for authentication and certification. The 1989 D1 dime Liberty coin might look ordinary, but hidden rarities could make it worth millions. If you own one, check for errors, get it graded, and explore your selling options. Who knows? You might be holding a $26 million treasure in your hands. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Next, 1 dime Liberty 1992 D. Have you ever wondered if that little dime in your pocket could be worth a fortune? Well, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1992 D1 dime Liberty coin. Could this coin really be worth a staggering $21 million in today's market? Let's find out. Chapter 1. History of the 1992 D1 dime Liberty coin. The 1992 D1 dime, also known as the Roosevelt dime, holds an important place in U.S. numismatic history. But before we delve into its potential value, let's take a moment to understand its background. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 by the U.S. Mint as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt. This coin replaced the winged Liberty head dime, also known as the Mercury dime. The Roosevelt dime was designed by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at that time. By 1992, The Roosevelt dime had already been in circulation for over 46 years, and millions were minted every year. The 1992 D. Roosevelt dime was produced at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark. It features a left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, with the words Liberty inscribed on the left, the motto In God We Trust below his chin, and the date 1992 just below the neck. On the reverse, you will find a torch symbolizing liberty, an olive branch for peace, and an oak branch representing strength. Chapter 2, Specifications and MINTAG. The 1992 D. Roosevelt dime was struck in large numbers. But that doesn't mean every dime is just worth 10 cents. Let's look at its specifications. Composition: 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel weight, 2.268 grams diameter, 17.91 mm edge. Reeded mintage: over 1.3 billion coins minted at the Denver Mint now. With such a high mintage, how could a single dime be worth millions? The answer lies in rare errors, conditions, and collector demand. Chapter 3, the $21 million dime. Why is it so valuable? In the world of coin collecting, certain features can elevate a common coin to legendary status. So, what makes the 1992 D1 dime Liberty coin worth up to $21 million? Error coins. Some of the most valuable dimes contain minting errors such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or misaligned mint marks. If a 1992 D dime has a rare no mint mark error, its value skyrockets instantly. 2. Proof-like specimens. A small batch of 1992 D dimes may have been struck with proof dies, giving them an unusually sharp and shiny appearance. These proof-like errors are extremely rare and highly sought after. 3. High-grade condition MS70. Coins in perfect, uncirculated condition with a grading of MS70 mint state 70 are nearly flawless. Since most dimes enter circulation immediately, finding a 1992 D in pristine condition is nearly impossible, making such specimens incredibly valuable. 4. Collector demand. The coin market operates on rarity and demand. If a wealthy collector is willing to pay top dollar for a specific coin, its value can skyrocket. In recent years, reports of high-value 1992 D. Roosevelt dimes being sold at auctions have circulated, fueling speculation and excitement. Chapter 4. How to check if you have a rare 1992 D dime. So, how can you tell if your 1992 D1 dime Liberty coin is one of the valuable ones? Here's a quick guide. Step 1. Check the mint mark. If your dime has no mint mark or a misaligned D, it could be a rare error variety. Step 2. Look for doubling using a magnifying glass. Examine the lettering and Roosevelt's portrait for any doubling effects. Step 3. Condition matters. If your dime looks brand new with no scratches, it could be a high-grade example worth thousands. Step 4. Verify with an expert. Coin grading services like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service and NGC Numismatic. Guarantee Corporation can professionally evaluate your dime. Chapter 5. Where to sell and how to cash in. If you think you have a valuable 1992 D1 dime Liberty coin, you might be wondering, where can I sell it? Here are the best places. Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers. These major auction houses specialize in rare coins and have sold dimes for millions. eBay and coin dealers. Online platforms like eBay allow you to list your coin, but make sure to get it authenticated first. Coin shows and conventions. Attending a coin show gives you access to top collectors and experts who can appraise your dime. Local coin shops, while they may offer a lower price, they provide quick cash transactions. And there you have it. The 1992 D1 dime Liberty coin, a small but mighty coin with the potential to be worth millions. So check your pockets, old piggy banks, or that jar of coins sitting on your shelf. You might just be holding on to a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting coin discoveries. See you in the next video.